Hello, everybody, and welcome to Favorite Rugby on Pro Sports. And the Springbok fans' worst fears could have been realized. Sia Khaleesi in a race against time and a race against luck and medicine, really, to be ready for the World Cup. And the early signs from today's scans, stuff like that, are not looking good at all. So yeah, it could be a really, really big blow for the Springboks before they even get together for the first time this year for a match. And yeah, no, it's nothing official yet, but we should talk about the rumors and apparently what is being said. Um, because I said the rumor at the moment is that he is set to miss the World Cup after suffering that a knee injury in the 6th minute against Munster this weekend. Before we sort of go into the sort of the nitty gritty about it and what's been allegedly saying what the parent situation is, please do subscribe to the channel. Please do smash like on the video as well. So on his what was it turned out to be his last game for the Sharks, Sia Khaleesi lasted just 6 minutes before then having to go off and with a knee injury. Now they didn't say anything about it at the time. Basically, sort of said that obviously had scans on Monday, but apparently, and this is according to IOL, who have just published an article saying that they spoke to somebody who's close to Sia Khaleesi, and apparently saw two specialists today, and both of them have suggested surgery, and he'll be seeing a third specialist tomorrow. It is believed that he has torn a part of his ACL. As we all know, ACL usually is a 9 months injury if you do undergo surgery. And apparently what has also happened is that he's injured his meniscus on both sides of his knee as well. And this is why, yeah, it's looking so bleak. Basically, there are two scenarios here. If he undergoes surgery, he won't make the World Cup, is what the reporter said. So if he decides to undergo surgery, that is the only way they can fix the issue. It'll rule him out for the World Cup because he will likely be out of rugby for up to 9 months. And we're sitting here in April. The World Cup starts September, which 5 months away. So there's no chance that if he undergoes surgery on an ACL, he makes it, which is a problem. But apparently, the specialist he is seeing tomorrow is potentially to look at a potential non-surgical option. And if that is the case, it means it could take up to 4 months to heal, which gives him a small chance of being fit for the World Cup. Because 4 months would put him at 4 months will put him into at about August, making a return. It's up to 4 months. So, for example, if there's a quick recovery they can get him back earlier, he could be able to play potentially in July, and be able to play a couple of those sort of warm-up games and stuff like that we have got scheduled. If he doesn't play those World Cup games, I don't see how he plays in the World Cup. It's a complete disaster, if you put it very frankly, to lose both the captain and one of the Springboks' best players is all the news the Springboks just fans couldn't afford to hear. To have Evan Etzebeth also currently injured, also a bit of I wouldn't say race against time because he is scheduled to be available, but sometimes injuries have setbacks, stuff like that. Those are two of our best players in the team. To lose a captain, to lose one of the most inspirational captains we've ever had, it's actually just hard to even think about the World Cup without Sia Khaleesi. He is so integral to the box. He's so important to world rugby. I mean, he's one of the most marketable, if not the most marketable players in the game. The World Cup would be incredibly poor without playing. To be honest, it's literally one of your major stars. If you're talking about your top 4 or 5 big players, you're drawing people to the World Cup. Sia Khaleesi is in that conversation. So it's really not good. It's really not sounding good. There's sort of no positives coming out at the moment, and probably summed up in the fact that Rachel Khaleesi did tweet. Also, he posted on Instagram today saying, believing for a miracle, would really appreciate if you could take a minute out of your day to pray with us. Basically saying that bar a miracle, Sia Khaleesi will not be at the World Cup this year. That has basically been confirmed by Rachel Khaleesi. So, yeah, that alongside with the report means it's very, very worrying times for Springbok fans and for the participation of Sia Khaleesi. Obviously, as things do change and as we get more updates, we will let you know. But that is the current update, which doesn't sound particularly good. And that begs the question, then who will lead the South Africa? Andre Pollard is the current vice captain. Evan Etzebeth will come into the conversation. So there will be, and Kanyam, for example, there will be a couple of other players who will be ready to step up if needed be. Also, obviously, from a playing perspective, you're missing, you're losing one of your best players. So it's a huge, huge loss if that's the case. But let me know down in the comments below if you were to miss the World Cup. Who would you look at as captain? Who would you look at to replace him in the team? And sort of how big of a loss is he to the Box? Can they do it without him, for example? Let me know down in the comments below. Please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Steven. I'll chat to you soon.